Hello everyone, and welcome to our new video where today we are going to check out the top 5 best PC cases in the market in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these PC cases, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the CORSAIR CARBIDE Series 270R. The CORSAIR CARBIDE Series 270R is a windowed gaming PC case that combines a spacious interior, handsome exterior with a fairly reasonable price. From a design perspective, the 270R features a matte black construction that is accompanied by the connectivity ports that are embedded to the front side, while at the front bottom there is the CORSAIR emblem finished in white. At the bottom, there are 4 rubber feet which will make sure that the vibrations won't move the case so it will keep stable all the time. In addition, on the side, there is a large window that will give you an insight of the internal hardware, so if you're a fan of this like most of the people in the market, I think that you will love this case. Before we move to the next section, I would like to inform you that the connectivity ports include 2 USB 3.0 ports, an HDD activity LED, a headphone and mic jack, power button and a reset button which are all placed at the front side. Now, let's talk about the interior. The interior is very spacious, so it can accommodate various things. For example, the motherboard tray can hold an ATX, mini ITX and MATX motherboards, while in terms of coolers, you will have enough room to place a 360mm radiator in the front, a 120mm radiator at the back, and a 240mm radiator at the top without any problem. Moreover, there is also a removable dust filter and built-in cable routing compartment, so you won't deal with a messy interior like you've had before. Let's not forget that when you want to expand your storage spaces, there are steel drive trays that will keep your components right in place. To be more precise, there are 2 metal trays for 2.5-inch SSDs which are positioned behind the motherboard tray so you can easily access it and store your SSDs. For the graphics card, there is a total space of 370mm, so if we take in mind that the largest is around 300mm, it means that you will be fine. Overall, the CORSAIR would be a top option for you, so if you ever decide to purchase it, you would never go wrong. At number 4, we have the MASTERCASE H500P, Mesh White. The MASTERCASE H500P would be a great choice for everyone who wants to build a gaming rig that would look as aggressive from the inside and from the outside, so let's find out what makes this case a must-have. The H500P's exterior comes in a clean, white color that occupies most of the case's construction, and where it differs is the black mesh part at the front and on the sides. For your information, the front, the top, the side and the back part of the case is removable, which I particularly like. Slightly above the front mesh part, there are 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, audio in and out jacks that support HD audio, a power button, reset button and the activity LEDs. The tempered glass is present on the top, and on the side as well, so when you turn on your LEDs, you will literally be left shocked of how good the PC case is. Finally, the bottom keeps 4 large, rubber feet that add a great aesthetics, so when you see the case as a whole, it looks pretty good. The interior is vast, so it can house everything that you intend to store, and even a liquid cooling if you're a fan. In addition, the case supports an ATX, eATX, mini ATX and micro ATX motherboards and even a space for 2 additional PCI slots that will keep one of your graphics card vertically positioned. As usual, there is a pair of 2.5-inch SSD trays that are located on the top, additional 3.5 and 2.5-inch trays positioned at the cage beneath the shroud which is great. Take in mind that this case has plenty of cable routing holes too, so you shouldn't worry about installing your hardware and taking care of the cables. In terms of cooling, there are 2 pre-installed 200mm RGB fans positioned at the front mesh, and one 140mm exhaust on the rear, while on the top, you can store 2 optional 200mm fans without any problem if you seek a better cooling. To conclude, the H500P mesh is worthy of considering, so if you want to make your gaming experience followed by a great cooling and a noise-free performance, then this is the one for you. At number 3, we have the NZXT S340VR. The NZXT S340 Elite is widely known for its remarkable design that guarantees a quality cooling, and great space for storing, so maybe that's the reason why it is being constantly purchased by the customers in the market. This case is available in 4 colors of which you can choose from, and each of them varies in price, however, all of them are unique in their own way, so you will love having it. The black one is our pick though, because it looks aggressive as the gamers would like. The exterior is minimalistic yet beautiful thanks to its matte black color and its single-side glass panel that has 2 purposes. One of them is to give you an access to the internal part, while the second is to offer you a beautiful view of your stored hardware. At the top, you can find one audio and mic jack, 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, a power button and an HDMI port with a VR support for your ultimate VR experience. Also, the top part holds an integrated 120mm fan, but if you want to set a new one, then you can get one as large as 140mm. Around the back, there are 7 expansion slots that are followed by a single 120mm exhaust find and a removable bracket that will keep your power supply in place. Finally, the whole case is supported by 4 durable feet that will ensure effectively minimize the vibrations and the movements of your PC when it is working under heavy load. Now, let's talk about the interior. The internal part of this case is strategically designed, so there are pre-installed motherboard mounts, a pair of 2.5-inch drive trays positioned at the top, and cable routing holes that are cut beside each tray so you can have a neat cable management. In addition, there is also a 2-bay, 3.5-inch drive cage that is fixed in the front of the lower cavity, so NZXT has done a pretty good job here. Overall, I'd suggest you consider the S340 VR as your next purchase because it has enough room for everything you want to store. Moving on, at number 2 we have the TherMALTAKE Core P90. The TherMALTAKE Core P90 would be a top choice for every gamer who is looking for a PC case which will allow you to use liquid cooling, instead of the regular ones, with the intention to give you an access to the new gaming era. This model features an open-frame design that is accompanied by 2 5mm thick tempered glass panels that will provide you a clear view of your internal hardware. The connectivity ports include 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, a power button, and audio jacks. However, I think that the manufacturer could have applied more of them. In addition, when you see the exterior as a whole, it does actually look like a triangle, so, when you store your hardware, it will be facing outward, which is awesome in my opinion. Due to its innovative construction, you can have this case placed horizontally, vertically, and even mounted on your wall, if you seek to save some desk space because this thing is huge. The interior has a large dust filter that is placed at the rear of the chassis, 3 built-in 2.5-inch mounts plus 2 3.5-inch trays of which you can take an advantage if you want to expand in terms of hard disks. Moreover, there is also a slot for your graphics card that can be mounted vertically, for your PSU and pumps with reservoirs as well for your liquid coolers. I would also want to inform you that this case has enough room to hold up to 4120mm fans and up to 480mm radiators, which I find it pretty useful, due to the fact that you will have an opportunity to enjoy the benefits of having an effective cooling throughout the whole case. Those who've purchased this PC case claim that they have felt the difference, especially with the cooling, because the case construction was crafted with a gaming logic. To conclude, if you want to build a real gaming rig, then the TherMALTAKE would be a great option for you. To finish up our list, at number 1 we have the TherMALTAKE View 91. This is yet another PC case that was crafted by the TherMALTAKE, so if you liked our previous model, then wait to hear what does this one offers for you. From a design perspective, the TherMALTAKE View 91 comes in a black and white edition, but take in mind that both of them look exceptionally good. Our pick is the black one because it is more symbolic with gaming, but we will leave up to you to decide since you can't go wrong with your decision. What makes this PC case unique is it has a swing door design and it will offer you with 3-sided glass viewing, so you can always admire your precious hardware. For your information, the glass is tempered, and 5mm thick, so in terms of durability, you know that nothing can get to its way. The connectivities include 4 USB 3.0 ports, 1 USB Type-C, audio jacks and a power button, but as with the previous model, I think that the manufacturer could implement more due to its price tag. The interior is a real beauty, due to the fact that this PC case comes with 4 built-in 140mm RIING plus LED RGB fans, of which 1 is laced on the back, and 3 are on the front. In addition, there are removable magnetic dust filters that are placed on its top, bottom, front and side, so you wouldn't have any problems in terms of cleaning. I'd also want to inform you that this model supports vertical graphics card layout thanks to its dual PCIe slot design, and it has an impressive cable design, which means that the interior will shine with neatness. Moving on, the TherMALTAKE supports XL-ATX motherboards, VGA as large as 600mm, coolers with a maximum height of 200mm, so you shouldn't worry about anything. Before we end, I'd want to mention that the case is compatible with triple 480mm IY liquid cooling radiators as well as with 360mm AIO liquid coolers, so I have to admit that this is one of the best PC cases I've ever seen. To conclude, I'd suggest you consider this PC case seriously because it looks good from inside and outside. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to them, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.